Now from T-Mobile Park in Seattle, MLB The Show is on the air. It should be a good Diamond Dynasty matchup tonight between Death Valley and Seattle. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. So striding in, Hanley Ramirez. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Cowboys, the shortstop, Hanley Ramirez.
First offering on its way. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul.
7 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Gwynn is over. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Now in the box, Duke Snyder.
Number 4. Duke.
First pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Man at first for him following the one-out single.
Paul Goldschmidt.
He's set. Here it comes. Check swing called strike. 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Under it is Griffey as he takes it for out number 2. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And here comes Junior.
24. Ken Griffey Jr.
First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Snyder, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the dirt here. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. The set and the 1-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here's the 1-2. Slider whipped on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Into the box, Tony Gwynn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. There to get it is Junior, and that's the first out. Ready now, Ken Griffey Jr.
Center fielder.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Junior.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Oh, 0-2 pitch to Junior. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And another foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
3-2, full count. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. At the plate, Frank Thomas. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Digging in now, Robinson Cano. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike one, 0-1. Kershaw has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
He's set and the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep full side.
In the dirt, and now let's see. So now two men in scoring position. The set and the 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 1-2, and he's down on strikes. So
Pint.
here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. To his left, Smith. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Standing in, Luis Gonzalez. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
That gets down, and the inning continues. And he will pull into second with a two-out double. At the plate, Joe Morgan. And now following the two-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. Here's the 1-0. Liner toward right center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he is in there with an RBI triple. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. Weak grounder down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 offering. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The pause. And the 0-2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, his guys just gifted him with a two-out RBI, and now he's got a chance to help himself, too.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. He got him. Lively fast. Striding into the box, Jim Edmonds. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Jim Edmonds.
Andrew McCutcheon will come on as a pinch hitter.
Andrew McCutcheon.
Grounded back up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. Stepping into the box, Ozzie Smith. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Runner goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Batting it.
So stepping in, Russell Martin, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. 0-1, here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gonzalez moves over. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. In to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1.
The pitcher.
Now the pitch.
Gibson.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
And he fouls this one off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball called strike 3. So digging in now, Hanley Ramirez, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it. 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Duke Snider. He reached on a single in his first try. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way to left center. McCutchen on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Coming to the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Riding in once again, Tony Gwynn. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The right fielder.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. In there, a base hit. Stepping up now, Ken Griffey Jr. reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Griffey Jr.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Runner going a second time. Left center, base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Now at the plate, Frank Thomas. And they're runners at the corners now. And that's in there for strike 1.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
And a big swing by the Big Hurt, but he gets nothing but big air there as he's down on strike.
Number 24. Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Snyder moves over, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he is out. Leading off the inning, Ken Griffey Jr. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The center fielder.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey. Junior. Hit well on the ground to first. Thomas is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Donaldson.
Fouled off. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Thomas backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Ready for another chance. Luis Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look,
swing and a drive, and gone.
Luis Gonzalez.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next will be the power-hitting catcher, Russell Martin. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The third baseman.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Falling for it, Snyder.
I got Duke up.
Makes the play, 1 away. Settling in now, Andrew McCutchen. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the run is Griffey. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Smith hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there. Want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And he'll get there in plenty of time.
Well, there we go.
In, Joe Morgan. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. Check swing.
Why did check swing?
On the left side. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th. So here now is the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
Yeah, Matty, executing a game plan to a T. Both guys with big power arms, establishing the fastball, and then using their off speed to get these guys and keep them honest.
You know what, Hero, in the day and age where we're seeing a lot of high-scoring games, it's kind of refreshing to see two pitchers on point like they are in this one. Run's going to be at a premium. Both these guys look.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. And digging in to try it again, Russell Martin. He hit a sac fly earlier.
The catcher, Russell.
Now the pitch. Low for ball 1. Martin is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, he certainly could have a C on his chest. The captain of the infield, controlling the pitching staff, shutting down the running game, soft hands. I can't say enough about this player.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
0-1's the count.
Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tony Gwynn. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Hard hit ball to second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Goldschmidt has room in foul territory. And he brings it in on the warning track. So coming to the plate, Frank Thomas. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Stepping into the box, Duke Snider. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Swing and a miss by Griffey, so Junior's a strikeout victim here. Ready for another shot now, Josh Donaldson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
And this will bang up against the 326 sign. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. Ready once again, Luis Gonzalez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Count is even, a ball and a strike to Luis.
Bobby. Hey, man. All right, so I sold that fucker, Troy Tulowitzki.
The set and the 1-1.
I bought Troy Percival. And then I no.
And the second
so
will come across to score as they take
I couldn't sell Paul Goldschmidt, so I still have him.
In now, Russell Martin, 1 for 2 with a double on
but
his line thus far.
I have 110
The 1-0.
or no.
Miss, that's the first strike.
I have 120 right now.
When I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east.
Because guess who else I bought? So I sold Ryan. I sold Braun. Yeah. Got Luis Gonzalez.
Now with
for the time being.
Velocity,
and I'm going to sell him when Stanton comes out. Yeah. And then I'll have like 150 plus stubs to fuck around with.
As they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
I got 3.
0-1 count.
So I'm
and
gonna,
the pitch.
after this ranked seasons,
Behind 0-2
10.
now.
After this ranked seasons, I'm gonna go back and get
Here's
the last one.
Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And a classic 0-2
So,
pitch is the
so far,
changeup.
Luis
This is
Gonzalez
low,
has had
and
3
it's
at-bats
1-2
off
now.
Bob Gibbons.
Love the execution of that changeup.
You wanna know how they
Hats
went?
off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this
It's 2 for 3,
situation. Maybe
deep
bought
fly
himself
out,
a fastball.
first at-bat.
Throws in
Second
time,
at-bat
and
hit a
that's
no
number
doubter off Bob
Now
Gibbons.
at the plate, Josh Donaldson. No hits to this point.
And then third at-bat, 2 on, 2 out, hits a double in the gap. Yeah, man. I like him, actually. It's weird.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Stays alive. Still 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Coming to the plate now, Andrew McCutcheon. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right.
What'd you have for dinner, man?
Is there. 2 down.
Chicken? That's not rancher.
Stepping up to the plate, Ozzie Smith. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a high strike to begin the at-bat.
Dude, San Diego
It's
Chicken
0-1.
Ranch is dank.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go.
That was
right
like my
there.
favorite place
Line
at
to
home.
shortstop. He's there to make.
Only place you could get tri-tip.
Digging in, Joe Morgan. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Griffey Jr. going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next,
I just
will be the
flew out to the
pitcher,
wall
Clayton
with
Kershaw. He struck out and
Morgan.
popped out in his 2 previous trips. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hot shot on the ground to short. On to first, and